And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes back again talking about NBA 2K22 news. Look, the game comes out in like 3 days, right? What do you want me to do? You want me to go play more 2K21? Because I truly don't feel like playing that game anymore, ever again, if possible. You know what? Let's do a light goal. Just video gets I don't know, dude, like 114.5 likes. I'll drop a bunch of players in 2K21 for like 500 MT. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Anyways, we're going to talk about some new news that we got today and talk about some other stuff that I didn't get a chance to cover from before that I find very interesting. So first things first, we got a brand spotlight. This isn't incredibly important or anything, but they did just kind of announce like all the brand partnerships. I don't necessarily think all of these are clothing based. They could just be like courtside stuff or something to do with my career, and especially in regards to like Slam Magazine. So let's go through these because I don't know what half of these things are, if I'm being completely honest. 2-hour set, I don't know what that is. After school special, I don't know what that is, but it sounds like something that gets sold at Zoomies. I don't know. I don't even know what this little like insignia looks like. There's a little spaceman over here. I don't know what that is. That's Bleacher Report. Boo. Blue with bubble graffiti letters. I'm sure they're pretty cool. Bricks and wood. I truly don't know what that is. And I don't think it is a construction sponsorship. Butter. I don't think that's a sponsorship for the actual... I don't know. I was going to call it a food, but I don't really know what butter actually is. A topping. Same with carrots. I don't think this is actually a sponsorship for carrots. Circulate. Colorblind, but then the color's X'd out. I don't really know what that is either. Concepts. Crocs. Look, I don't play park very often. I very rarely play park, if at all. But I will say that if I go on park and I get dunked on by a dude in Crocs, especially if they give you the ability to put the little widgets on the Crocs and I get boomed on by someone like that, I will turn the game off instantaneously. I want no part of that. Dan Patrick. Once again, I don't know what any of this stuff is. Dim Mock, Do Not Disturb by Ferris. That's just a flame or something. GLD, Grungy Gentleman. Like, I feel like that's a Violent Gentleman ripoff. I feel like they should probably seek some sort of restitution in court for that. Boss, Hyperfly, Just Dawn, Kid Super Studios. I don't know what that is. Last Heavy. Market, then the R is like not an R. Palm Angels, which when you see this font, you know the clothing's about to be interesting. Pata, Pigale, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Soulfly, I'm guessing that's shoes. TFIOM, terrible company name. Union, there's like a wolf thing over here. I think that's like European. Stay Cool, I'm guessing they are retro in some fashion. There's just Drake's logo right here. That's fun. The Marathon clothing, cool. The Herschel Special something, and I Slide. Look, I don't know what any of these things are outside of like the stuff that like a washed up 29-year-old would know about, like Bleacher Report and Crocs. But the rest of the stuff, I don't know what any of it is. I am a little, I don't know, turned off by 2K's choice of brand spotlights. I feel like they probably should have catered to a large group of the player base and given us something that like we would all recognize. That would be pretty cool. Like maybe a sponsorship with Buckle, if that's still a thing. I don't know if it is. I'm trying to hoop in like some Docksiders. That would be preferable. I'm trying to hoop in that fit. Maybe they could have gone with like a, I don't know, like a Claire sponsorship. Anything that would have been inside the mall in 2007 that I would recognize. I feel like they missed out on the Hot Topic sponsorship. They definitely should have done that. That's definitely been resurging in popularity, which I never thought that it would. Fun fact, I have an Ozfest 2001 t-shirt that I purchased at a garage sale for 50 cents that apparently is worth $133. So I don't know what these 19-year-olds are up to on TikTok right now. But apparently something heavily featuring Papa Roach is worth $133. You could not have told me that that was going to be a real thing. The brand spotlight, this is mostly for Park. I mean, if they do bring some of this stuff to my team, that'd be cool. I have been asking for more customization for quite a long time in my team. I think it would be good for the mode. And in my opinion, if they do ever have to tone down and scale back their microtransactions in regards to packs, you can only bet that the microtransactions will go completely to being customizable, and they will go to being like clothing based. And there's actually a word for it. I'm just really tired this morning. I can't think of it. So cosmetic. cosmetic based. And they'll probably add like ads and stuff like that. That's how they're going to make up the revenue if they ever have to tone down packs, which in the recent years they've been doing things that lead me to believe like they know that pack revenue will kind of die off at some point, and they'll probably go purely cosmetic with it. So everything from like customizing your team, stuff like that, that'll all be controlled by money. Same with the season pass. They'll probably do the seasons and cost like $10 a piece or something. Like that's probably what they're going to do in the future. All right. And we also got this. We got new jump shot celebrations. Okay. All right. Yeah, I could do this. Where do I get? I'm sorry. Never mind. I take that back. I completely take that back. There is no possible way that I could do this. There is no way that I could do it. If somebody hits, this better not be coming to my team. That's all I care about. Because if somebody hits a contested green 3 on me and then hits me with this move, I am going to be upset. Also, if I am playing TTO and my player does this while he's supposed to be going back and getting on defense, I am going to be furious. Like, absolutely furious. I'm going to be so upset. Oh, my word. This is impressive, I'll be honest. I will be honest. Completely not even joking. This is super impressive. So, it is what it is. Nerd. Either way, interesting nonetheless. 2K championships, whatever. I honestly, the 2K league, I think it's really cool. I just personally don't pay attention to it. I do find it interesting that the Washington squad won, because Washington never wins anything. So I think that's pretty cool, I suppose. This guy looks like he's on TikTok. I don't know who it is, but he definitely looks like he's on TikTok. This guy looks like he sells great weed. I'll say that straight up. Yeah, that's just the stuff. Where's the other things? Okay, so here's the 2K22 goals form that they put out. You notice that I did not submit one of these. It's interesting. Everyone's just putting their goals in here. Blah 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 blah. I don't know. I don't know what 2K is doing at this point with this. I don't know if this is just like an engagement thing that they just need to engage. I highly doubt they're actually looking at this stuff. What are my goals for 2K22? Don't get banned. Yeah, that's probably number 1. Don't get banned is up there. Actually pull Tracy McGrady card from pack. Don't spend 700K on it. Grade every single card and be super annoying about it. That is my goal for the year. Like, that's kind of how I feel about it. I don't know. Okay, so I think this is the one, the dunk celebrations. This is the one I could feasibly do. Yeah, okay. I could do this. Like, how do I approve? How do I get approved? How do I apply for this job? Because I can definitely do it. I don't know what a cheap Ludes dunk celebration would be, perhaps. Maybe I, like, throw the ball down and then I'm like, or something. Like, I don't know what mine exactly would be, or if I'm like, I don't know. But either way, I would like to do this. Ronnie, holler at me, dude. Even though I have an everlasting beef for you, and I've literally just been listening to a song called You're Now Tuning into 6.6 or 66.6 FM with DJ Rapture, just staring at a photo of you. I would still like to do this job, so holler at me. Oh, I like that. Ooh, what's that? I like that move. Did he just walk like an Egyptian for a second? That's pretty sick. Also, I hate dunking celebrations like this because, like, when you boom and then they're doing this and then your opponent just kind of gets down the floor already, it's super frustrating while they're clapping to no one. Okay, I like that one, though. That one's sick. But for real, like, somebody at 2K, please hit me up, because I would rather enjoy getting to do my own dunk celebrations. Now, like I said, what they might be, I don't know. Maybe I start doing the hardcore 2-step. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm going to do a Soldier Boy. No Soldier Boy in here? The audacity. Anyways, forget it. Let's continue. I didn't also cover this. They finally fixed, like, Cade Cunningham and the other rookies' face scans, but everyone was kind of freaking out about that. But they always do this. Like, you knew they're going to look terrible in the trailer because they didn't work that hard at it. Now they have to go get the face scans after they get drafted. This is pretty on point. Cade Cunningham was not looking too good in 2K21 for those of you that played my team, which is, I'm assuming, all of you. So, obviously, I covered all of the My Team news. I'm not going to make another video on that. I did want to mention that the My Team Shoe Lab seems to be a horrible idea. And more often than not, you're going to get, like, if I create a shoe and I get, like, shot IQ or, like, something like that, I'm going to be furious. Like, I am going to be furious. There's a lot of discourse on the Triple Threat Online 100, so I figured I'd give my opinion on it. I personally like the idea. I've talked about it a bunch, dude. I'm a champion. If you play 100 games of 2K, obviously it's not 100 games, but I'm just saying in general, if you play 100 games in 2K, which takes like an absurd amount of time, and you lose every single game, you should still be rewarded. And for the past few years, like, that is not the case in 2K. Aside from gaining some MT every time you play, you don't really get rewarded with anything. And I think you should still get rewarded in some fashion, some capacity. You know what I mean? Domination, I talked about it a little bit in my video yesterday, seems to be the wave. Draft mode is going to be a huge focus for 2K. Are they going to keep up with it? We'll see. Depending how depending how well it does originally, that's going to be what basically dictates how much they take it serious for the rest of the year. I'm excited for it. It depends. I'm hoping the rewards aren't that great, so it'll be more of a casual experience. Like, the rewards being good is obviously a good thing, but if we've learned anything from 2K, if the rewards are even somewhat tight, it's going to be basically unplayable because you're just going to get the sweatiest people imaginable because people just keep grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding just for no reason, just to stack MT. So I'm hoping also that the rewards, once you get to the top, you can't get them anymore for like the rest of the season. So it'll just like, I don't know. It all comes down to that and matchmaking in regards to why or how well it works. You know what I mean? Where's the other thing? There was something else I wanted to talk about. Okay, this feature will be on... What feature? You guys didn't, like, talk about it at all. Okay, either way, I don't know about what's going on with current gen. But, oh, they're talking about the NBA's team's public address announcer in the game. That's actually pretty cool. That seems to be a lot of work. The Bulls announcers aren't very good, so I'm not really too stoked about that. But still pretty cool. Listen to the in-arena announcements and calls from legendary PA sponsors. So that's, or sponsors, announcers. That's something I wanted to talk about because if you play with like an older team, like let's say you play with like the 80s Celtics and they have some like PA announcers or some dialogue from around that time, that would be excellent. I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen, but it would be really cool if they did do that. Like I said, they're not really talking about it, so I guess we'll find out. Also, I guess it really doesn't matter because I don't think I've played 2K with the sound on in at least 5 years. So I don't really think it matters one way or the other. Are there people that actually play 2K with the announcers and like the sound on? Because I don't think there's that many people that exist. That's why I'm always kind of confused why they go so hard on the 2K Beats thing. Because I really don't think that many people even play like with the sound on. Most people just turn it on and listen to their own music. So I never understood why they go so hard in promoting that. But here it is. This came out August 31st, and I didn't mention it, and I really wanted to mention this because it's interesting. So, get in the game and pre-order NBA 2K22 on the 2K store with your Amex card to receive a code for $35,000 in virtual currency just for pre-ordering the game. But you can only do this if you have an American Express card, which nowadays an Amex isn't as crazy as it used to be as far as, you know, what you actually had to do to get one or like how viable it was. But at the same time, that's kind of messed up, dude. Like, I know it's just general American capitalism that provides us with such wonderful opportunities in this way. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think you were watching Cheap Ludes? You're now listening to Hassan Piker. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's kind of stupid that a game would do this. Like, games do this pretty frequently, especially sports titles. You'll see this a lot. I don't like it. Like, I don't like this. You shouldn't encourage people to sign up for a credit card and possibly go into debt because they want 35,000 VC. You know what I mean? Like, I personally think that's a little scummy. That's just me, though. I mean, I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about weird advertisements like this in games. I don't like it, and I wanted to bring it to people's attention. Look, if you're watching this, if you have an American Express card already, fine. Do it if you want, right? The game is like 4 days away, so I'm sure most people have either already done it or completely ignored it by this point. But for the love of everything, do not sign up for an American Express card just to get 35,000 VC. I promise the interest rates alone, you could just buy like 70,000 VC. I promise. I truly promise that's the case. Like, that's just what I wanted to talk about real quick. I've already covered all this gameplay news and stuff like that. The new shot meter, so the guy who did have the game, he did post about the new shot meter, and said he liked the new shot meter and that the dunking stuff is legit. Now, how much of this do I trust? People are saying this guy doesn't even have the game and that he's just like basically lying. I don't believe that to be the case. I think this guy definitely does have the game. He's posted enough proof that he does have it. He's just not sharing it with people. And he said he likes the new shot meter, which doesn't mean anything. Like, this is just some random dude. Like, even if a YouTuber said they like the shot meter, like, I still don't know about it. You know what I mean? But he did say some interesting things about the new dunking system. That you can now create dunks like a shot, is what he said, which is interesting. And I'm kind of curious exactly what he means by that. I don't know if that's in relation to like My Player, meaning you can create your own dunk packages, or like what's going on there, or if the dunk features are going to be a little different. So we'll just have to wait till the game comes out in a few days. Hey, it's Labor Day. Your boy Cheap Ludes is not celebrating Labor Day. I'm still working. I'm non-union. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think about all the 2K22 news. Like in the comments, are you excited for 2K22, or are you just kind of like, yo, it's going to be the same thing, but I like 2K and I like basketball games, and that's all I have. Also, are you excited about the clothing reveals? That's cool. I'm not really too stoked about this. Also, this is just the brand spotlight that's going to be in the beginning of the game, by the way. If you know anything about 2K, especially in relation to Park, they constantly add stuff throughout the year. So it's not like this stuff is going to be the only thing that you're going to see for the remainder of the year. They'll sign additional contracts and get like random clothing brands and stuff like that in there or whatever. And when I talked about how possibly that 2K, in relation to my team, when they do inevitably have to kind of tone down microtransactions for packs, I just want this to be put out there because it will happen. Jersey customization and customization of courts will 100% be locked behind a paywall. And the reason I say that is because at this point you can create whatever jersey you want, regardless how terrible it is, with the jersey creator, and same with the court to a certain extent. Apparently, the court customization is going to be a little bit more improved this year. I'm hoping they go more in the direction of like MLB The Show, where we have like a whole court and stadium creator. That would be awesome, but I don't think they're going to implement that, which is fine, but it'd be cool if they did. But all that stuff, especially using like user-generated pictures and stuff, that'll be out the window if they ever get rid of pack revenue. That's just facts. That's how it is. As always, it has been your boy Cheap Ludes, constantly beefing with this guy right here. What is this outfit, sir? You are 35 years old. You know what? I'm not going to dress shame anyone. Wear what makes you happy. I don't care. I just hate Ronnie right now. And I hate this too. I'm not going to lie. I hate it. Yeah, mine says DMX is my spirit animal, which is not accurate, as you can see. But hey, I've been listening to DMX since I was 6 years old. I conned my mom into buying me a DMX album at Media Play uncensored when I was about 6 or 7 because she didn't understand what the parental advisory stickers meant. This all makes sense as to how I turned out. But as always, it's been your boy Cheap Ludes, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully I'll be dropping actual gameplay videos here pretty shortly. Also, let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see me stream tonight. If you do, I'm thinking about streaming Boyfriend Dungeon, or perhaps Surgeon Simulator 2, or Empire of Sin, so that I can rule Chicago with an iron fist. So, let me know which one of those three you'd like to see. And as always, have a good Labor Day, dude. For real, like, do. Especially if you're older and actually have a job, and that you actually get off for Labor Day. Like, please enjoy it. Peace out, everybody.